936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating, with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hey, happy Saturday. It's the Real Estate U Show Day. 91.1 FM, The Boss, at radiotheboss.com. That's worldwide, global live. We are live, right? Okay. Question, go to realestateushow.com. That's the letter U, realestateushow.com. And today's topic is going to be about productivity and growth, the 100% financing solution, growing your business, and basically enhancing your life, for want of a better description. Our studio includes leaders in knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. Real Estate U is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate, and finance, and the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. As is every Saturday, I'm joined by our usual cast of characters, including not Ava Gordon. She is in San Francisco.
Missing in action.
We hate her. We hate her. We totally hate her.
You are so lucky.
Yeah, we hate you. I'm just letting you know right now. I hate you.
Well,
only
because she's in San Francisco.
Well, that's well, that's not the
She's
point.
gonna miss out on all the fun.
Exactly.
She never knows she's having fun though.
Yeah, she's getting it all back. Okay, so she is the owner of the Ava Gordon Insurance Agency, and you can check her out at agiahouston.com. That's agiahouston.com. Our studio also includes the Platinum One Properties team of broker extraordinaire Dina Salazar. Hey, D.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning? You all right?
Great. Yeah, I'm doing good.
You got the happy face on. What's that all about?
Hey, I'd rather be happy than sad.
Oh God, whatever.
Fake it till you make it.
Then we got Ace Agent over there, Eddie Anderson. He of the 10K run today, this morning.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I did. Bright and early.
And you know what they do at Platinum One Properties? They create the standard. They're creating the standard. Absolutely. That's what they do over there in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing residential commercial estate. Check them out at platinumoneproperties.com. Now, I'm your host, E.L. Crane, and of course they are not. And Real Estate U is the only 2-hour real estate show in the Houston area, and that other one don't count because it's on the internet. Okay?
They don't count.
They don't count. Now, we have a special guest in the studio. Her name is Tashara Smith, our Presidential Productivity, John Maxwell Group. Did I say that correctly, Tashara?
Of course, Presidential Productivity Coaching, and I'm Jen Maxwell team.
Well, whatever.
So those two different things.
Well, clean that whole thing up. Clean it up for me. You know, I've been wrong a lot lately.
That makes it more important.
Exactly. You see how important she sounded. Okay.
That's right.
And you know, our good friend Mortgage Mac will be here in the second hour. He of the 100% financing program. You know, our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. And so you can also listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and upcoming future podcasts. But before we chime in with Ms. Tashara, you know I got to do my City of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
City of the Week. So we got City of the Week in Texas, and we have City of the Week nationally. Now, I did something a little different for Texas this week, okay? Because everybody in the studio knows I have no life, okay? Everybody knows this, okay? So I did today, this week, is I wanted to know what was the most sinful city in Texas.
Ooh.
What justifies sinful?
We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Okay. So, in the most sinful city in Texas, we have a 1,698 square foot home, three bedroom, 2.5 bath for $147,000 at 2119 Skull Valley Drive.
Oh.
You want to live on Skull Valley?
No.
In Skull
In Sinful City?
Yes.
In the most sinful city in Texas, San Antonio.
What?
San Antonio is the most sinful city in Texas. And the sins, okay, there's a list of sins, all right?
Okay.
The list of sins, but some of them we can't share for public consumption. Really? But some of the sins, this is what makes San Antonio so sinful. The drinking.
Debauchery.
Right. Okay. The partying. And watch this. The swinging.
What?
San Antonio is the biggest swinging city in the state of Texas.
Is there like a registry for this?
Yes, there is. It's a exactly.
So how do they know?
It is.
How do they know?
There's a registry. You sign up. Swingers sign up. Yes.
Oh, you're serious.
I'm dead serious. Tell her when I give this information out, it's all verifiable.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it is the most sinful city in Texas, San Antonio.
I had no idea.
It's the biggest
city
swinging
that claims it the most.
Yeah.
Everybody else is hush hush.
Oh, okay. We can go with that one.
I'm sure Houston's got something going on.
So we go with the city of sin. The city of sin, but it's based on per capita.
Okay.
Not how many people is per capita. So per capita, the most sinful city in Texas is San Antonio.
Okay.
Okay. So now we do have a national city of the week. Okay. I have a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,035 square foot vacation home available for $649,900, located on Bay Kill Avenue.
Bake Hill?
Bay
Kill
Avenue in Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
What the hell? I don't know about this.
Sounds like an Amityville horror.
I know.
Or something.
Yes.
I didn't know any better. I would say you made it up, but I know.
Like, who else lives on this street?
I have no idea.
More than one house
Probably
on
a
the street.
cemetery.
Yeah.
You pay over $500,000.
Hey, it's a vacation home.
Oh no.
That means you
Don't
only
sound
have to deal with the ghosts about 1 or 2 weeks a year.
Exactly. But
I
it's
don't know
on
if I
Bay
want
Kill
that kind of
Avenue
vacation.
in Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
Yes.
You like that name? Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
No, I don't.
Fishers.
I don't like it at all.
I would take Hangover Beach over Slaughter Beach.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Now, we are live. Yeah, you can always,
Oh, we're live. I'm sorry.
you can always reach us here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we have our guest in the studio. She is Tashara Smith. Tashara Smith.
Yes.
Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
And you are a productivity coach.
Yes.
What the hell does that mean?
So a coach is someone who is essentially it's helping you take it to the next level.
Okay.
Wherever you are.
Okay.
And I mean, we all heard of coaches, right? And all professionals have coaches. You know, basketball players, football players, people who take their craft seriously and are intent on mastering their craft. They have someone that's going to help them get there that much sooner.
Okay. So how do you help I'm going to cross purpose. We got real estate professionals sitting here in the studio with you. Okay. So from an advice perspective, just not an explanation, but what's the first thing you look for in a person so that you can best help them?
I really want to say that's going to be a desire.
Oh.
They've got to want to do it.
Okay.
They've got to want to do it. I've worked with many people, some who kind of stumble into real estate,
Right.
or whatever their profession is, and they said, okay, well, maybe I can do this, and maybe I can make this into something, but they never truly had that desire, that passion to do something.
Okay.
And I think by having that drive, it makes you that much more coachable. And that's important to me, that someone's coachable and that they're willing to take advice.
Right.
And they're willing to receive criticism. And they're willing to put themselves out there in order to grow.
Okay. So, Dina, in regard to that, in your team at Platinum One Properties, do you have that? Do you see that chasm? Those with greater desire than others.
Yes, yes, you do.
And how do you address that within the confines of your office?
Well, it's really everyone's an independent contractor.
Right.
So I'm not going to crack the whip and make anybody do what they don't want to do.
Right.
But I can recommend based on your personality,
Right.
what I see and what I recommend. And it's up to people who. Why would you want to pay? Let me give you. I tell people, you're going to pay quarterly dues. You're going to be,
Right.
spending all kind of money on real estate,
Right.
your gas, your time, etc. And not have any deals come on the table because you refuse to go out and network, or you refuse to market or do things and put yourself out like she's saying.
Right.
So at some point, then it comes down to me saying, maybe this isn't for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because if somebody's
Okay.
telling, nobody's going to come over here and say, here's a client for you just because.
Yeah.
And that's what people think is going to happen.
Right.
And a lot of real estate firms offer free leads and stuff like this. Okay, but
Nothing's free, honey.
Nothing.
No, it's not.
Nothing free. So every realtor, in my opinion, has to, as she's saying, have that desire and the motivation to succeed, and to also know themselves.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So what do you do, like say if somebody was pushed like into real estate or whatever their career is, and they don't have that drive. They want to do it, but they don't have that drive. Do you have a way of, acknowledging that to them, and or that are there ways to encourage them to build that need or that want?
Well, I think that it depends on the person's situation, because someone's personal situation definitely creates a sense of urgency, where someone will be willing to do whatever it takes to stay above water. And I think when it comes to that real desire, that's what's going to get you outside of your comfort zone. I believe that you'll always make, or your business will be as big as you feel comfortable. And that number is different for everyone. So my goal really is to push someone outside of their comfort zone. It's like, look, I know that you are used to making $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. That's what you're comfortable with.
Right.
And all of your actions are going to meet that level of comfort.
Correct.
But what can we do to get you outside of that? What I would say is attach something meaningful to it. Right, to get you outside of where you're at right now. What's gonna get you there, right? And for some people that might be, what, I would really love to pay for my kids' college.
Right.
Right.
Find a reason.
Yes, a reason that resonates with you, right? Because if your why is not there, or if it's not big enough, then you'll likely abandon it, to be honest.
Yes.
So it really has to be something that resonates with you, that says, I'm going to do this no matter what, because this is what's important to me.
Let me ask you a question. What do you do with a personality like mine? Not the bad side.
That's an open-ended question.
Well, the good thing is I get to be choosy with my clients.
Good answer.
Okay.
I think you just got fired.
Yeah, I did. Okay. So when you have a personality like mine, I've always been my father's child, and my father would always say things like, okay, somebody else's goals for you, yours should always exceed theirs. And I've always lived my life with them. My goals have always exceeded anything that somebody's put in front of me. Okay, so when you have that kind of person, it's not a matter of desire; it's a matter of what's ingrained in them. So you say push them out of their comfort zone. Well, the comfort zone has been put in place on a third party. You see what I'm saying? Like the boss or the coach, whatever. So how do you kind of massage that to push that type of personality forward?
Someone who's
goals oriented.
Goal oriented, but their goals are already right.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is, are they hitting their goals?
Okay.
Are the goals that they're setting, are they actually hitting them?
Right.
Because I must admit, when I first started in the business, I feel like I made some goals simply because I could do math that high.
Right.
Not because it was something, It's like, I can do $250,000 my first year, and, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Right.
And just because there's a formula and there's numbers to everything.
Right.
So I want to know, are you actually reaching the goals that you are setting for yourself?
Right.
Because I want to see what that trend looks like. But if you are already a forward thinker and you're already out there and you're confident in the goals that you set, then at this point it's just a matter of, well, how quickly can we get you there?
Okay.
So you're looking at this, you're specific
but
with
still
the time.
coaching necessary.
Yes.
Coaching is still necessary.
Yes, you're still specific with your timing
Okay.
on everything. And so if that's what your goal is and that's what we see where you're at, where you're headed,
Right.
well, what one thing can we do to make it a little bit easier?
Okay.
How can we change your business to, let's say if you're already a top producer with the team, how can we change your business or change one thing to take it off of your plate to give you a little bit more time to branch out into other areas that you're interested in? Because, I mean, for the most part, everyone that I know in real estate, once you get to a certain level of feeling like you've mastered real estate, you start to branch out and want to do a few other things. Well, what does this look like? Why don't I go into investing, right?
I want you to hold that thought because we have to take a break, pay some bills. That's Tashara Smith with our favorite productivity coach, because she's going to be a contributor to the Real Estate U Show. So she's going to contribute her knowledge and understanding of improving our wherewithal. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll take a break, pay some bills, and she's going to convince me to behave myself. Not. Anyway, I'm E19 Crane. They are not. And we'll be back shortly.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
This is E.L. Crane. No, it's not. It's a Real Estate U Show. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show, here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm E.L. Crane, they are not. I'm joined in the studio by broker extraordinaire, Dina Salazar. Hi, Dee.
Hello, how are you?
I'm, living and let live. Right. Then you got Agent Ace, or Ace Agent, Eddie Anderson. He running 10K on Saturday mornings like he is something wrong with him mentally. Okay. I don't know what his problem is.
He's still sitting here talking. I could.
Yeah,
Like he's not here.
Get up and get on it.
There we go. And then we have our new friend, Tashara Smith.
Hi.
She of the productivity coaching abilities.
Giving us good advice.
Making sure we do better in life. Okay.
I like that.
Do better
I
in
like
life?
it.
Okay.
We should always strive.
But you
to
know,
do
you
better.
think about it, because even professional athletes, I mean, people that have reached the top of their game,
Yeah.
they still have coaches. They still have.
That's right.
I mean,
That's
you know.
absolutely right.
Well, I think that's what got him there.
Yeah.
And a lot of
Coaching.
people have multiple coaches.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Oh
So
yeah. Oh yeah.
if you think of everyone that we have in our lives, you know.
Mine's
Yeah.
called a therapist.
It feels like that sometimes.
but add this part of it, okay? Like you said, multiple coaches. You zero in on weaknesses and strengths. So my strength is, I tell people all the time, I am a facilitator, but not an implementer. I am weak at implementation. I can get creative all day long, but it's the implementation where I get out of that lane, because I know that is not a strength of mine. You know, so when you're putting things together, okay, this is where you need to drive people, all right? But I want to be a better implementer, but I just can't get there, and I have no idea why. If I can facilitate, I should be able to implement. So how do you address a situation like that?
So I think that you touched on something that's important there. You know what your strengths and weaknesses are. And I think that as long as you focus on what your strengths are, if you spend your time day in and day out focusing on what you're already naturally an 8 at, you will be a 10.
Okay.
If you are a 3, a 4, a 5,
A 2 or a 1?
if you're a 2 or a 1, and you spend your time focusing on what you're a 2 or a 1 at, one, you're not going to be happy with what you're doing.
Right.
Because you don't do it well.
Right.
And 2, best case scenario, you will be a 5.
Wow. Mediocre. You telling me I'll be mediocre?
Best case scenario,
Yeah.
if you focus on what you
Yeah.
dislike doing, not only is it going to take longer,
Right.
you're going to be unhappy with what you're doing,
Yeah.
but you're really not going to be that good at it in the end anyway. So what would my suggestion to you be is hire someone who's an excellent implementer.
And that's what I do.
Yeah.
But you also just told me I'm a 2 at marriage.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She done called you out.
She had called me out. She had told me I was a 2 at marriage. Lord have mercy to you. I thought I was a 5. Well, I was mediocre there too.
Golly, it's getting real here.
Okay, Dina. I need you to be on my side. Okay, all
right.
As a business owner, what is one of the first things realtors or the self-employed individuals, what should they do to literally get started? What should they do?
Well, I think that we talked about this, and she brought it up also, was setting some goals that are realistic.
Okay.
You know, people may come in with these large ideas, which is great. I support that.
Right.
But I'm looking at them setting up small, short-term goals
Right.
that are realistic and still keep their larger, futuristic goals nearby and in the sidelines. They're looking for that. And an example of a short-term goal for me is, okay, can you go ahead and gather all the information, all the people in your database,
Right.
make sure it's together so that you can market toward your circle of influence that you have now.
Okay.
Can you reach out to 5 people each day this week and let them know that you're now a licensed realtor? And then let's come back and talk about that and see what you did. You know, it's kind of just accountability to yourself, even if you don't have a coach. I think that people should start with small, short-term goals and then build upon these goals and get further along.
Okay. Yeah, you know, with the self-motivation thing, I used to work in this office building over in the Memorial City area, right? And probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, somebody in the office is going to upset me. It was literally every day, all right? Because I'm one of these people, we have this thing to do, why is it not done?
Right.
They was wondering where, they finally figured out where all this noise in the stairwell was coming from. I was out in that stairwell cussing the paint off the wall. Just try to say, to go in there to deal with these people who have that sense of mediocrity because they're paycheck people. They don't have an entrepreneurial spirit. And so you have to find a way to overcome, I'm going to say, their negativity on the productivity side. So how do you interact with people like, okay, you working with this clown over here, and this is how I look at it. You costing me money. I haven't figured out how much money you costing me, but you done cost me some money. How do you get people to, because I know that took me off my game. It did, because I was so busy focused on what they weren't not doing that I get caught up in not doing as much as I should have been doing. So I think I didn't get coaching for it. I just left the building. But anyway.
You into some self-talk.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's something to keep in mind, and I learned this earlier on in my career, is that the only reason why anyone's ever upset, and this goes into all aspects of life. The only reason anyone is ever upset is when their expectations aren't met.
True.
So consider that you have responsibility in your getting upset is because those expectations were set by yourself. So I'll throw that one out there. And just to touch on, maybe we should question who we're hiring if they're getting you that upset.
I didn't hire them. They would have never made it past the front door if it was me.
But to answer the question of what do you do when someone around you is throwing you off your game for one reason or another, I think that distractions are one of the easiest things that we can fall into. So when we're keeping our eye on the prize and our mind on productivity or making this time or getting something done, what I would say is to schedule. So I guess my training has called it bunkering in or bunkering down. Hunkering down? Anyway.
Bunkering down.
Bunkering down, yes. And so build yourself a bunker. If you intend to get something done, and for most entrepreneurs or business owners, especially real estate agents, the most important thing that you can do in a day is to lead generate. That's the single most important thing that you can do, right? Because the agents that make the most amount of money, they're not the best agents out there.
No, they're not there. No.
They just have the most clients.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's true. That's very true.
So you don't have to be the best. You really just have to be intentional about the time that you're putting into something. So if you've got something that is, no matter what, this has to be done today, set time for yourself. And if you know that someone's going to come in and is going to steal your joy, then you schedule them for after you've done the most important thing.
Okay, I like that.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
If you know someone, because you're setting that expectation, you know this is going to happen. I know I told them to do this today. I know it's not going to get done. Here's what I need to do today. Let me talk to you after.
And the whole thing is, I'm one of these people, I've already told you why. I have to ask, where is it at? I'm that guy. It's like, it's not in my email. It's not on my desk. Where is it at? So, but you're absolutely right. So, deal with them later in the day. But I had a problem right now. I have a problem right now. Hey, Ed, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just over here enjoying all this.
Oh, whatever. You ought to be sleeping. 10K. Y'all be sleeping. A 10K run. What is wrong with you?
Wakes you up.
Well, okay. Okay. What's the mindset one needs to build a better business, from your perspective?
Well, I believe there's two kinds of mindset. I believe that there's the fixed mindset where people tell themselves what they can and can't do. Like if you wake up and, like the 10K this morning, if I was telling myself I can't run a 10K, well, if I'm telling myself that, I'm never going to run a 10K.
No, I'm telling myself I won't run a 10K. There's a difference.
Well, that's a different mindset. But that's a good example. But no, I mean, there's you're fixed. You're fixed in your thinking. You're not going to change your thinking. I can't do this. And can't turns into won't.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. So I won't. I won't even try. Yeah. So, but then there's what they call the growth mindset, where you might realize, okay, you don't know how to do something, but you want to do it.
Right.
So that opens the door. You have the belief that you can do it. And belief is like an ignition. It fires up the action.
Okay.
And so, you might try it a couple of times. You might not be good at it. You might fail. But, the way your brain is wired, the more that you attempt something and the more that it's fired in that direction, you you become better at it.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
you have you have the belief, and then you have the action, and then once you've failed a few times, you have growth. And so I believe that you need to approach things with that type of mindset, that you can do it. You might not be able to, you might not think you can, but through practice and trial and tribulations, you can grow.
Oh, see, that's our ace agent,
All
Eddie
right,
Anderson of Platinum One Properties, and our productivity coach over there, Tashara Smith, and my broker extraordinaire, Dina Salazar. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. We're going to take a break, pay some bills, and Eddie's mocking me. He's going to pay. Yeah, I don't know when, but he's going to pay. So anyway, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We're interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and we have Tashara Smith, our productivity coach, as well as a new contributor to the REU team, Real Estate U Radio Show. I'm trapped in here with Eddie Anderson.
Stuck.
That's why they sit me between the two of them, because
and and Dina's doing the best she can, but she's just failing miserably.
I know. I know.
But that's why we have a productivity coach to get us over the hump.
Exactly. I need help. I need some help, just like everybody does. Everybody needs a little coaching.
So, Miss Tashara.
Yes.
How you been?
Good.
Yeah,
How are
your
you?
enthusiasm is overwhelming.
I know, so exciting. I actually,
Wow, you see that? That's just wrong. Okay.
actually, I want to say I'm on day 5 of the Miracle Morning.
What the hell does that mean?
That's the Miracle Morning. It's a book written by Hal Elrod, and essentially it is being intentional about waking up early and starting your day right. And
I ain't need no book for that.
when you when you control your morning, you can control your day.
I didn't need a book for that.
No,
No, I did
I
not.
do.
I'm
I
up
mean-
every day, 3, 4 o'clock.
disgruntled as
That's
all get
true.
out.
That's right. That's right. I am disgruntled every day. I don't deny that. That's kind of my thing.
You enjoy that.
I enjoy that.
DVM.
DVM. Okay. But I got a question for you, Mr. Shara. How do you help your clients succeed? And most importantly, are there any steps that you specifically utilize for that?
I think that Dina touched on it earlier. The most important part of like getting started or setting the vision
Right.
is to set your goals. Is
Right.
to actually set your vision and be specific about not just, oh, I want to make more money.
Right.
How much more money do you want to make?
Lots.
Right, because we've heard this before. At least I've heard it a million times. If you want to make more money, I give you $1. You made more money. Are you happy with what you made?
I like that.
Right? You said you just wanted more money. If you wanted to lose weight,
You gotta be specific.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta be specific.
about it.
That's right. That's
Good
right.
one. I like
if your
that.
goal is to lose weight, I mean, you can cut off your hand and you've immediately lost weight.
See, I like
Is that what you
I like
wanted to
her.
do?
The shortest
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
The
Right.
road of least resistance.
So I want to say first step is to get specific about what you want.
Okay.
And what you want and by when. And my process is to break down the how, right? Okay, if you want to do 36 transactions in 1 year, well, what does that mean for the year?
Right.
How do we break that down? And
Types of transactions.
Yeah.
Yes, like Dina said, breaking that down into short-term goals.
Right.
Okay, well, what does that mean this week? What does that mean today? Right, and so now we can talk about every day. Now you don't have to take on the year. You don't have to take on your someday goal.
Right.
Right, you can tackle like this is what this success this week means. This.
But yeah, it's funny you bring that up, and the correlation with agents and stuff like that. I've heard many times. I say, "Well, what are your goals? I want to be a top producer." Do you even know what that means? You know, and they look at you like you got 3 heads, like you're a Hydra or something. But I'm dead serious. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
And then I'll say, "Well, yeah, it means you sell a house out. You sell a lot of homes." No, that's not what that means. Being a top producer is a dedicated process. There are steps you have to take to ensure the quality of your effort, the quality of your work, and most importantly, the commitment. I know I have friends in the business who every time they do a big deal, they go overseas somewhere.
Take a break. They're done.
Exactly. But then they come back scrambling because they took a break.
It's a roller coaster.
And so the diet is feast or famine. So the whole thing is, and I have a brother that's like that. I have a brother who's a professional gambler, and he truly lives a life of feast or famine. Like right now, he's staying in the Bonaventure condo in L.A., okay? Next week, he could be on my one of our other brother's couch. I don't know.
Probably not your couch, though, huh?
Not on
Not your
mine.
couch.
Not on mine. Okay, but the whole thing is, when you have these individuals out there setting these unrealistic goals and objectives, especially when they claim a banner, I'm a top producer.
Yeah.
Based on whose formula?
Right.
And that's the whole thing is, so when you're coaching these people, how do you get them to embrace reality? That's my whole thing. What does it take to get them to embrace reality?
Well, I think so. When it comes to setting goals, I don't believe that there are unrealistic goals. I think there are unrealistic actions to meet those goals.
Oh, I like that.
So you can want all you want to want.
Right.
If you are not going to do, and there's like the misalignment
Right.
there, right? What you are, the way that you're behaving is not matching what your goals are.
Right.
So something's going to have to change.
Right.
Yeah.
Either your actions or your goals are going to have to change.
Right.
And that's just a matter of accountability, checking in every week. Did you do what you said that
Right.
you wanted to do? for your future and your business.
And sometimes your goals can disappoint you.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize. Sometimes your goals, you hear things like, okay, this is not the feeling I expected, or this is not what I expected when I've achieved this. And I equate everything in how I grew up in Los Angeles. Okay, I went to a school that was in West LA that was close to all the studios and stuff like that. So when you're in LA, everybody Universal, everybody has a TV crush or a movie crush. That person, most people do, right? So I had this TV crush on an actress, right? Got to meet her one day, okay? TV improved her much more than she was in person. So my goal was to meet her, but boy, I was disappointed like nobody's business.
Oh my God.
But that's the same thing when you... But it's the same thing, though.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You have a goal, because I had a goal a couple of years ago. I was working with a banker, and we had pulled a program together, and we achieved the goal. And when I tell you we felt nothing after we got there, it was like, why did we put all this effort in, and then we get here and it's like nothing that we anticipated was going to happen either at the end or along the way. It was like an exercise in futility if you really, bank on it. And so I don't know how you stop that from happening.
Were you passionate about what you were doing?
No, I was counting dollars. I was counting dollars.
I think that's where it comes down to. I mean, if someone wants to be a top producer, let's say that we put all the numbers together, and let's say that they do everything that they're supposed to do.
Right.
If they didn't have a why behind it, they didn't have a reason.
Right.
Then getting there, making it to top producer status, isn't really fulfilling.
Yeah, because and then from one office to the next office, top producer, there's a huge variance.
Oh yes,
there's a huge variance.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I went to a party one time. They was honoring the top producer in the office. I was like, I got a realtor that do that every week. What the hell?
That's true.
Well, I think few people realize. So I think NAR stats that the average agent does 7 transactions a year. And what I think is amazing about that is, one, that there's over 30,000 agents just in the Houston MLS.
It's 237 from 40,000 right now. 237 more licensees. HAR will have 40,000 agents. 237.
There's 237. Say that again?
No, they are 237 more agents having 40,000 licensed agents in the Houston area. Just 237 more.
Wow.
Yeah, they're almost at 40,000.
So what's crazy about that is, one, everyone knows someone in real estate.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
right?
yes.
I hear it every day.
Yes.
Oh, my brother's sister's
Yes.
boyfriend just got his license.
Yeah.
Yes, my
Nice.
coworker, my cousin, everyone knows someone in real estate. And so I think that it's important that you, just look to stand out when comparing yourself to other people. Actually, one, you probably shouldn't compare yourself to other people.
Never.
But when you're looking at being a top producer, what does that mean? 7 is the standard, or is the average.
Right.
And what's crazy is that there are people in Houston that are doing hundreds of transactions a year.
Right.
How many people have to do 0 in order for this one top producer to do hundreds, that the average is 7?
It's all about commitment.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's so many people out here that are licensed, but so few that actually work.
Right.
But then you have a lot of people, and I kind of want Eddie to talk about the upcoming homebuyer workshop he's going to be doing. You have so many people who have licenses. They have multiple licenses. It's like, you got a license for what? You got a license for... I know a person that has, cosmetology, real estate,
Right.
Small diesel mechanic, there's something else. She has 4 different licenses. Now, she's never bought me lunch. I've always paid for it, so she's not making any money anywhere. So
It's not about having it; it's what are you doing
That's why
with
she's
it.
exactly.
Can you pay?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
She don't know, because this whole DNA thing we share because she's a relative, she got to do better what she's doing. Okay, well, I'm sorry. But Eddie, tell us about the homebuyer workshop you got coming up.
Yeah, we have. We're actually going to have 2 classes. One's going to be on Wednesday, April 24th.
Okay.
And then one's going to be on the Saturday morning, April 27th.
Okay.
And it's at the Ripley Center.
No, this is at BPRS
Oh, yeah, that's
title.
a BPRS title.
You really?
Well, that's where the other one is.
Right.
On the 30th.
The 30th of
Right.
April. So at BPRS title on
4400
Post Oak.
Post Oak Parkway.
Parkway.
Yeah. Your office.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, I don't know now. Anyway, try to look.
And then we're having bilingual first-time homebuyers class on the 30th.
Tequila shots?
We can.
Okay.
Yeah, it might be there. That's at Baker Ripley Community Center. That's at 6:30 to 7:30. So the 24th of April and the 24th is in the evening.
Yes.
At BPRS title, and the 27th is a late morning. I believe it's from 11 to 1.
11 to 1.
Right.
At BPRS title. Then on the 30th at Baker Ripley in Pasadena.
Okay.
That's 6:30 to 7:30. And these are great opportunities to participate and ask questions of professional licensed realtors and lenders and title company people, and kind of get a handle and a feel for the whole process from A to Z. So this way, when people are deciding to purchase, find out why it's so much better to purchase than to continue renting and throwing your money away.
Paying
and stuff
somebody
like
else's
this.
mortgage, that's right.
And you get in there, you're not quite as frightened of the process.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll have lenders there so that you can ask questions. You can get pre-approved. Which a lot of times going through that process, you can find out maybe you're not qualified to buy a home, but you'll learn the steps of what to do.
Exactly.
And they can hook you up with credit repair.
And all this information will be on our website, realestateushow.com, along with you can become Facebook friends with Dina as well as Eddie and Tashara. I don't need any more. Just saying. You have to have code word.
Yeah.
You got to have code word. Okay. Well, we're going to pay some bills, come back for our final segment before we kick Tashara out of the studio because she's been here too long. She's been here too long. Pay some bills and we'll be right back.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back. I just went through a therapy session with everybody in the studio.
Tell you therapy.
Shara laid it on him. Just
Get it out.
straightened him out.
She straightened me out. Just
Pulling the demons out.
Release yourself. Just release yourself. Release yourself. There you go.
And there
Doesn't
wasn't
that
even
feel better?
There wasn't
Right? A
even
little
alcohol
lighter now.
involved.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink this Coke down here. We good. Okay.
I
I'm
think
E.L.
it was
Craig.
an exorcism.
You had an exorcism while I wasn't
You
paying
didn't know.
attention?
You didn't know.
When I wasn't paying attention, I had an exorcism. Okay, we have our good friend Tashara Smith, our productivity coach. Tashara, how do they get in contact with you?
You can find me online on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, Presidential Productivity Coaching, or hit me up my personal page, Tashara Smith. I like friends.
You like
I need
friends?
friends.
You need friends?
You don't,
I don't
really.
need friends.
I like that.
Yeah.
Or you can find me online at presidentialproductivitycoaching.com.
Okay, now tell our audience how you and I connected.
I was doing a talk for the Women's Council,
Right.
the HBREA. Yes, and you were consistently described as the man that needs no introduction.
I like that.
And you definitely lived up to that. You have definitely lived up to that, yes.
I wasn't
Everyone
fishing
knows
for
when
it.
EL comes.
No, I wasn't fishing for it, but I like it. There we go. Okay, so now, because you've been here we've kept you for an hour, and we appreciate you being here with us because it's actually been very, really good.
Oh,
It's been really, really good. Yeah, because the contribution you made today, because it's made me think about a few things.
You do start to think
Yeah,
about
it
things.
makes you
And you
like-
need those reminders.
Exactly, that's what it is. You need those reminders.
I think everybody needs to be in a mindset of learning something new every day,
Yes.
growing a little bit, and
Yeah.
improving every day. And thank you for that.
Oh, yeah,
Setting
absolutely.
Oh,
goals.
thank you.
Absolutely.
It's been
attainable goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and just being real about you and what you want. I think that as you're going, and I'm in this right now, on the path to achieving your goal,
Right.
it introduces you to yourself,
I
and
like that.
and it you really have to start questioning, is this me? Is this what I want?
Right.
Can I do this? And I truly hope. I think that's my advice for everybody is when you're questioning, can I do this?
Right.
Tell yourself, yes, you can. Yes, you can, no matter what it is. Yes, you can. I recently read in a book, listen to others, talk to yourself. Don't listen to yourself. Because you are usually your own worst critic.
Right.
Right.
So you're usually telling yourself things that aren't helping you.
Yes.
So listen to others. And people think that you're amazing. Most people don't necessarily want to see you fail. Right? If so, you probably shouldn't be talking to those people anyway.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But most people want to see you succeed. So listen to other people when they tell you how awesome you are. Because even though you might not feel that way today or right now, I mean, this is how you're showing up.
And it's funny you say that. I was in a meeting yesterday, and I was a party to a conversation that the other person on the phone did not know I was there as they were trying to trash me. Okay?
Nice.
But, yeah.
And you say quiet?
I didn't say a word.
Wow.
Because this is the whole thing. Everything they accused me of, I had done, but they weren't privy to it because it wasn't their business. I took care of everything that needed to be taken care of. but I didn't announce it to the world on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. All right, it was.
If it didn't happen on Facebook, clearly it's not real.
Exactly. So exactly. So my whole thing was like, you don't have to announce everything you're doing. You don't have to tell the world everything you're doing. Sometimes just do it.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself and stay over
Yes.
here. All right. And I'm
Don't do it
listening
for
to
the
this person.
accolades.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I'm listening to this person. Like, well, he's not going to do this, and he's not going to do that, and he's not going to do this, and he's uncontrollable. Okay, I agree with that one. But it was just, I'm listening to this person. So then you have to say, who else thinks like that? Not that I give a flying, okay? But the whole thing is, people sit there and assess judgments upon other people with no knowledge or even a relationship with that person to know what they're even talking about. That has always been a thing that has just irritated me. But the reason I stay quiet, I know who you are now. So when you are in my face, I know who you are.
Yeah.
That's why I keep quiet. When it's a situation like that, I will never say anything. That guy will sit there, everything. I know who you are.
Now I know where I stand.
Exactly.
Now I know how this is.
Exactly.
And this is all.
This is all a facade right here.
Yes.
This is not real. You know, you're trying to get somewhere. No, not with me. You know, that's one of those situations is slip and fall, and I hope you drown. So there you go.
Okay, we lost that. Right? Again. Coach him again.
Bring out that therapy session. Bring it back. Bring it back.
All right, this is supposed to be off camera.
No, aren't we off camera? Who knew? Okay.
Red light.
Okay. All right. Now, Eddie.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you think it's important for Platinum Properties to work with BROAC?
Oh, definitely. I definitely think so. BROAC has introduced us to other leaders in our industry. Their desire to build relationships with these other leaders, I think, creates a positive effect for not only us as realtors and working alongside these other leaders, but I think it helps us provide a better service for our clients, which turns to a better experience for them. Which you know, at the end of the day, it is all about the clients.
Exactly.
You know, and sometimes you have to take yourself out of somebody else's transaction. You know, like you might be thinking, oh, when we close, I'm going to get XYZ dollars. You know, but it isn't about the dollars at the end. It's about how are they going to walk away. You know?
Yeah. Are you going to have an advocate, or somebody who's going to diminish you?
Right. And I think BROAC provides us the ability to like I said, work along other leaders that have the same mindset. And
we have some exciting things coming up when we'll go into the noon hour. But I just wanted to address that because the BROAC experience is like what Tashara was talking about. You have this collective around you where everybody's pulling for each other, everybody's pushing each other, and everybody's trying to lift each other up. Because at the end of the day, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. But most importantly, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with who are encouraging your success.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the whole. And that's what this is all. Yeah,
for sure.
That's the whole dynamic. Exactly. Whole thing is, and you've heard me say this many times, I don't need to make money on 20 transactions. I need to be involved with 20 transactions.
Yeah.
If I'm at the table, things are going to blossom.
It's just
a good transaction.
It's definitely it's a mindset going into it. I think that's what I call working for money. And I've worked for money many a time, right? And then that's the person who does the $1 million transaction and then goes on vacation.
Exactly.
Because they only worked when they needed money.
Right.
Exactly. When they're feeling good, they're not working anymore.
Right.
So having people around you that are constantly pushing you, it goes more into now your habits. What are you doing? Right? And what are the other people around you doing? What are you doing? And now it's like, what am I doing consistently?
And that person, every time they do that, and I'm talking about a specific person, every time she does that, she comes back and says, I'm not going to do that again. But as soon as she gets to the big deal, there she goes again. Every time. I said, I thought you weren't going to do that again. Oh, this is my last time. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard, this is my last time. It's just crazy because they are not thinking about the opportunities being missed. We have a tendency to miss opportunities when we are over-congratulating ourselves. And that's so today has been really, really helpful for me. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Okay.
I'm going to tell you that I thought of a story. I'm going to share this because I'm a mommy. Anyway, so E.L. was talking about doing all this stuff and being disappointed with people. So my daughter was like 12 and a little kid and running for president of the student council. She was home just hanging out. Says, well, aren't you going to prepare for your, the thing that's going on tomorrow at school? She says, no, I got it all handled. She was Patrick. He's an artist at the school, one of the best artists. He's doing all my posters. I got this other Sally. She's so funny. She's my PR person. And I got some of the cheerleaders.
She got to set it up.
Cheerleaders, and they're making copies and stuff, and they're putting it all up for me. I said, so what you going to do? I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up.
Yes.
And I was like, dang.
This is this figured out.
And it worked for her.
Yeah.
She didn't stress. She had the best people on target, and this is a child.
Oh, yes.
And I thought to myself, okay, now I can learn from this kid. And as I said, you don't know who you're going to learn from.
That's right. You never do.
Everybody, when you're out there and meeting people, and back to this BROAC, the Builder Realtor Outreach Advisory Council has given me the privilege of being a part of a circle of excellence, because these professionals are supporting us and we're supporting them.
Right.
When people are out there, and that's fine, we see a lot of people in the industry, they're the Lone Rangers.
That's right.
They don't need anybody, and they're out to prove something. And great. But this is a group of people that want to be part of a team, a winning team. And guess who's going to win? Not just us, the consumer, the client.
That's right.
They're the ones that win.
Yes.
And that's what it's about.
And that's what we do.
Up your standards and service.
So we have had a wonderful first hour with Tashara.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you'll be back, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yes, I will. I'll be back. This is fun.
Okay, tell the people bye so we can kick you out.
Bye, guys.
How do they get in touch with you? One more time.
Yes. Hit me up on Facebook, Presidential Productivity Coaching, or online, presidentialproductivitycoaching.com.
There you go. Our good friend Tashara Smith, our productivity coach and contributor to the Real Estate U Show. Thanks, Tashara.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, we're back. Bills are paid, and Eddie's in the wrong seat.
Just kicking me out of my chair and everything.
Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Did you see that?
People like us in spite of ourselves, especially Eddie Anderson. He of the 10K run. I don't know what his problem is. There's something definitely wrong with a man that wants to run 10K.
Young at heart. Young at heart.
That's what that means?
He's something.
Yes, he is. Something.
Get out of my way.
Hey, what?
Something.
He is something.
Jesus. All right.
Speed up, slow down, or get out of my way.
Yeah.
So we like to thank our new friend, Tashara Smith.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. I didn't know I was having an exorcism done on me.
Yeah, you were.
I was having an exorcism. I didn't know what that was. Okay. Hey, I got a couple of announcements for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You ready for the announcements?
Yeah.
I got them over here somewhere. Here we go. Now, you know we have a meeting Monday morning.
Yes, we do.
At my office, all right? And so I deemed it appropriate to name our deal the REU Group.
Cool.
Okay? And it's real estate investment and training seminars that we're going to be doing in a collective for residential, commercial, fix and flip. The members of our group are Griffin Builders, Alan Griffin.
Yes.
He'll be handling the design, construction, and renovation rehab component. We have Platinum One Properties, buying and selling. So you guys will be identifying the properties that that we're going to look at to fix and flip and stuff like that, both residential and commercial wise. We have Trident Capital Connection, which is our good friend Eden Vick. Residential fix and flip lines of credit up to $2.5 million. Okay. You have Osborne Advisors, commercial fix and flip financing, along with acquisition loans of commercial properties. So we do commercial fix and flips as well as a part of our group. We got Ava Gordon Insurance Agency, risk mitigation and insurance. We have Strata Ventures, our new friend Diego Melo.
Yes, I like that.
Training and project investment. And then we have, of course, BRPS title closing and transaction services. Those are the dynamics that we're going to be utilizing with the REU Group, and we're going to have our first meeting Monday morning.
Awesome. I'm excited for
Very
excited.
So we have a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things that happen and stuff like that. So it's going to be really, really good. And so that's what's going on. But Eddie, I wanted you to spend some more time on the upcoming workshops, seminars, and stuff like that, if you would. Like, what are you going to be going over with that?
Well, when we do the first-time home buyers, we will have people there from all the different facets of home buying. You know, we're going to have, we'll be there, as realtors, but we'll have the lenders there who can answer your questions. Some people know their credit score, some people don't. A lot of times they think they do, and they can pre-approve them there. And if they don't pre-approve, they can kind of show them, where they're hitting the marks, where they need to hit the marks, and give them a step-by-step guide to get to that level. There's going to be title company. There's, like I said, everybody involved in the home buying process.
The transaction.
And so if you have any questions, it's it's just going to be a small group of people. So you're a lot of times people don't want to raise their hand.
You're in a safe place. You're in a safe place. Conversation safely. Yeah. So Dina, so what is the expectation of Platinum One Properties for these workshops and for these buyers that you guys are going to be doing a series of them over the next few months?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we try to do this outreach in the community because there's so many people that fear the process.
Oh, yeah.
And education in any area is what takes away that fear. So we're trying to get people away from throwing their money away.
Oh, yeah.
In rent.
Lord knows they can do that.
The interest rates are still low.
They just got lower.
Yeah.
Look, guys, some people are like, I can't get a home because guess what? I have a great job and I think my credit's good, but I just don't save money. Well, guess what? These lenders are talking about 100% financing.
That's right.
And we're talking about down payment assistance programs that are available. And you don't know, come on down and see, maybe these are your options.
Right.
And there's always like a way. If you want there to be a way, you can work toward it. If it's not time,
you can make things happen with this. Like Mac, he's not feeling well today, so I was in the meeting with him and his team.
Yeah.
And this 100% financing program, oh my Lord.
That's
okay.
Yeah,
It's 100% financing up to $460,000.
Nice.
Okay. So literally, if you have a $460,000, just say a $450,000 acquisition, and you put $1,000 earnest money down. Pay for your insurance, pay for your appraisal. It might take you $2,000, $2,500, buy you a $450,000 house.
Right.
That's all you got to buy. It ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
Especially if the seller is going to be paying all your closing costs.
And that's something the realtor can negotiate, and that's what this class is about. We're going to talk about getting pre-approved and the different types of loans. We're going to talk about once you have your pre-approval, how the realtor can help you to get the house if we don't have the money for closing costs and so forth. There's so much that's negotiable in your deal, and there is certain things, like you said, the earnest money, your inspections, and your appraisal that are out-of-pocket expenses, and this is money that you would definitely need to save for. So this is part of the class. This is what you learn.
And the whole thing is when we have these classes, it's very important to know. My favorite word at a homebuyer workshop or wealth building through real estate seminar, my favorite word, sacrifice. There are things you must sacrifice in regard to owning a home.
Yes.
Because you're not entitled. Okay? But you have to sacrifice things. You have to give up something to have something. You have these, years ago when I was still a banker, I went over a credit card statement with a young couple. They thought they couldn't afford a home. Well, they could afford more home than they thought. They were spending over $3,000 a month eating out.
Yes, easily.
But they didn't know that because in their mind, well, it's only $15 here. $15 here, $25 there, $30 here. You looked up, you're going to spend $2,000. So it's those kind of things that you're going to learn at these homebuyer workshops with Platinum One Properties and stuff like that, because you need to be made aware. Sacrifice is the key to having anything you want in life. What are you willing to give up? Or I look at things this way. You have a list of what you want. You have a list of what you don't like. Then you have a list of what you can tolerate. As long as what you can tolerate and what you like exceed what you don't want, you're in a good place.
Sometimes people just don't know.
Right.
Sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
And you get in there and you have conversations with people that are in that field that can show you the path and the direction. People like to be, people don't like to be told what to do.
Right.
But really, most people in general want you to, they like to be nudged. They do want to be told. They don't want to admit it, but people like to be told, hey, this is what you need to do. And then oh, I can do that, Yeah.
But even that, I was looking at a transaction yesterday. It was closing in the office. And this young couple, it's one of those situations where you can't help but be proud of what they're accomplishing. They were 20 and 21.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay. They both have been working on the ship channel at some capacity. I don't know if they work on the ship channel. I don't know what. They have been dating since they were 16 years old in high school. And I had to ask this kid, what made you want to buy a house right now? He says, the thought of paying for somebody else's building just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Smart. I had to shake his hand. Because he realized at such a young age, paying somebody else's mortgage was not for him.
Right.
And they bought a nice little quaint house in the neighborhood they grew up in. All right. So, and I said, why'd you pick that neighborhood? He says, hey, when you can be that close to family, be that close to family. So he was really ahead of his time.
That's
he really was ahead
I
of his time.
had the closing that we had last week he's 24, and that was his second house.
Yeah, exactly.
His second house. He's renting out the other one.
Exactly.
So, he's on it.
Yeah. Okay, this is Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane there, not where each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm joined by Broker Deluxe, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Property, and Ace Agent Eddie Anderson, who will drive anywhere for crawfish.
I'll go anywhere for you if you have crawfish.
You're here each and every Saturday. This is the Real Estate U Show. You're here hear and watch us live at radiotheboss.com or realestateshow.com, letter U. So we're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is what we do. We educate, we motivate, inspire, and that's our deal. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and try to behave ourselves during the break. Y'all can y'all handle that?
Oh, yeah.
We can.
Okay, pay some bills. We'll be back.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We're interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Arts Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsartsfloral.com and barbsartsfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Arts Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations. Mixing genres and generations.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
We're back, and I was being threatened with doing extra work today.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, really? No. Okay, I'm E.O. Crane, they're not, but I am joined by the lovely Dina Salazar, broker extraordinaire of Platinum One Properties at PlatinumOneProperties.com for more information, because their job is to create the standard.
That's right.
Yeah. Are you showing any houses this weekend?
Yes.
I'm not looking.
Not for you.
Oh, okay.
It's not all about you, EL.
Since when? When did that start?
Since they did the exorcism on you.
Oh, that's right.
Today. That's right. You're not
I'm free.
Right.
I'm free now.
Thank you, LaShara.
Okay, Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Why were you running 10,000 Ks this morning?
Well, I have an abundance amount of energy that I have to burn off, so...
So you're saying, let me just go run.
Yeah, pretty much. And, getting myself out there.
Okay.
Getting out there, meeting new people.
Meeting new people. Okay, now that I can relate to.
Yeah.
The running part, not so much.
Well, when you put yourself in places where there's other like-minded people,
right?
You tend to mesh, and you have better conversation, and you make friends.
Really?
Yeah, I like friends.
Not so much.
Disgruntled.
Yeah. Yeah. All the friendly stuff. I was supposed to do a home buyer something the other day. All right, and it was it didn't turn out well outside of the alcohol. But it was in a very busy time. That point of the evening where traffic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it was people that, hard time getting there, so they canceled while they was in traffic. So we had food and alcohol that was left. We had nobody there, but the food and alcohol was good.
Wow.
I didn't have a problem with that. Okay.
That reminds me, I still have all your alcohol. That time I took home your ice chest, it was full of alcohol.
I know, that's why I asked you about that.
I don't drink beer, and it's full of beer. You could have put wine or something in there.
If you had put wine in there wouldn't be nothing left.
Okay, got it.
It would be gone.
Okay. Eddie, this is actually for Dina, but I'm asking you the question.
Okay.
What do you think is the most important tool you use in real estate? What is that one thing that you have got to utilize in your real estate efforts?
Man, I don't know where you're going with this, but for me is the ability to meet people and understand their needs.
Okay.
I don't know, if that's where you're going, but
exactly.
Yeah, I think
it's the why. It's the why.
The why. Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, you can, try to get a bunch of clients and try to have a bunch of closings for money.
Right.
But if at the end of the day you're not satisfied,
right?
You just have this big closing, you got some money, but there's no joy at the end.
Right.
Meeting people and then seeing, like you said about the young couple.
Right.
They're walking away, they're young, and, the part that you're talking about is how happy you were to see this young couple moving on in life. And for me, that's would be the tool is the why and the wanting to help.
Okay. And you say, meeting people and getting out there and stuff like that. I know you're doing a lot of outreach. I know that for a fact. But how are you finding some outreach has been better than other?
For me, because I'm a people person, I've been marketing with other companies. I've been networking. I go to a lot of the Chamber of Commerce events, where you meet people kind of out of their work zone.
Right.
This is after work. They're having barbecue, some beers or whatever. I feel that for me, networking, you get some one-on-one time with people. You don't talk about work. You talk about the things that you like running or cycling, and it's building relationships. Networking is working for me.
Yeah, because this week, I think I told you guys, I'm going to Agent Impact University in New Orleans. I'm going to be over there for the conference. People said, "You're not an agent." I'm going to get information to help the agents.
Right.
I don't have to be an agent to secure information to help you guys, right?
That's right.
So I'm going over there, and even the administration for the company I work for is like, it never dawned on them, the more tools we have to be able to service and provide access and resource actually improves our bottom line. It doesn't take away from the bottom line. And that just amazes me that large corporations or prosperous individuals or those who are in leadership don't look at the little intangibles.
Exactly.
They just look at how much something costs, or you're not having anything to do with that. I have everything to do with that.
Well, and
Everything
that's kind of
to do with
like when we're at these networking events, like I said, it's one-on-one. So when I'm standing there talking to somebody, I'm learning, do they have kids?
Right.
Are they, active? Do they want to live by a park?
Right.
We're not talking about their house. We're talking about their lifestyle, which is telling
That's
me
it. Exactly.
if they ever ask me, can I help them find a place to live? I already know all this information about this individual.
Right. Exactly.
And that way I can look. I'll know where to look.
Relationship building. You're connected.
Yeah.
Relationship building. Because think about it. When we have an opportunity, whatever access or whatever part of the transaction we are a part of, when we have an opportunity to interact and have a positive result, people don't realize how much that contributes to our own individual euphoria.
Right.
It does. It really makes me happy like that couple, that was not my transaction, but that couple made me extremely happy.
Yeah.
20 and 21 years old, buying their house. And then the fact that the little high school sweetheart thing, you know, stuff like that.
Icing on the cake.
Exactly. That was the whole thing. Yeah. And Lord knows I will never be described as romantic, but I thought that was very romantic.
Yes.
All right. And so, you know, I'm looking at this, I'm like, that's, to me, my walkaway was, oh, that's that couple that you see in the newspaper that's been married 60 or 70 years.
Right.
That's exactly what I left away with. That's that couple that was 60 or 70. Like, who in the hell stayed with somebody that long? I'm trying to make it past 7 months.
But if they don't, who gets the house?
Exactly.
There you go. That's my attitude. You know, find somebody I like, just get my house, because they gonna wind up with it anyway. So, no more marriages for me.
Disgruntled.
I am E.L. Crane. They are not, and I am very proud of my disgruntledness. Is that a word?
It can be.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Dina.
Yes, sir.
You know, we have a big project coming up.
Yes.
And this project is awesome. But the whole thing is what's the word I want to say? Everybody's not involved. Right? Everybody's not involved. This is exclusive. But I'm just going to call this the EOML. All right? Because we haven't fully announced it.
Okay.
Because we still have to put the balance of the team together. But think about this, listeners. Gated community coming online. $900,000 plus houses. Okay? 1 to 3 acre lots.
Unheard of.
You will get either a swimming pool or outdoor kitchen with your new home.
Oh, nice.
Okay? All right.
I like this already.
Yeah.
You will have your first year's insurance paid. You will have your first year's electricity paid. You have your first year's home warranty paid. First year's security system paid.
Wow.
And cherry on top, you will get a $5,000 furniture credit from Houston's top luxury furniture company.
Don't get no better than that.
I want to move there.
Exactly.
I know. Let's go.
So that's coming online. We will be having the formal announcement maybe next week. I don't think so, but the week after that, definitely by the end of the month, we will be announcing.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that.
like this.
So these are the things that we have going on here at the Real Estate U Show that we are fully a part of and completely and totally engaged with, as well as we have our upcoming Kentucky Derby party.
Yes.
May 4th at Sam Houston Race Park. From
Around
2 to
the
6.
corner.
Around the corner. You're right. We already talked about Agent Impact University, which I'm going to attend next week. Then we have the HBRA Top Producers event at the Ocean Air on Thursday night from 6:30 to 9. So it's a lot of stuff going on. And what do you? Hey, have you gone to any of the GHBA events yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You need to talk to him, Dina. You need to go over there. You missed a good one.
Well, I actually tried to sign up this past weekend, and there was something.
A glitch or something.
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me sign up. So.
Oh, to get your membership?
To register. So.
Oh, for an event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just make sure you call and talk to Mel or something like that, because they had the associates event the other day. Big blowout.
Yeah.
Huge.
They have something
that's.
everywhere. I mean, which one was it? Which
This
event?
is Associates Council.
Oh, okay.
From the building.
Okay, got it.
It was Associates Council, and I think next week or week after next is Custom Builders Council.
Yes.
That might be the one that I tried to sign up for.
Yeah.
Because, you know, engagement, like you said, the networking.
Yeah.
But at the GHBA, it's all about the engagement.
Right.
Who you get to meet, who you become familiar with, who you can develop a relationship with. That's what's truly going to help you in your efforts to expand what you guys at Platinum One Properties are going to be doing. All right. So I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. What's the deal with the red? You know it's going to rain. You don't wear red in the rain.
Why?
I just made that up.
Oh, okay.
So that reminds me of the run this morning. The run this morning, we're all running around and well, maybe I shouldn't say this on the radio.
What?
Well, there was like all these women there, and everybody was wearing white T-shirts, and I'm like, it's about to rain, people.
And nobody called me. What's wrong with you?
I'm like,
see, now you wish you were there.
No,
I
would be walking. I would be walking.
I was
There would be no
telling my
running.
girlfriend that was there, I says, you're wearing a white shirt. It's about to rain. And she's like, oh. So she put these little buttons on.
Oh, God.
Never mind.
We're going to take a break now.
Right.
Okay. That was an EL line. You realize that? go take a break, pay some bills. I'm E.L. Crane, joined by Dina Salazar and Eddie Anderson of Platinum One Broccoli. We'll be back shortly.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Arts Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirusfloral.com and barbsirusfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
And we're back. Bills are paid. Hey, Dina.
Hey.
You still haven't explained the red top, though. Not that you don't look good. I'm just saying.
I heard
red and rain don't work.
I didn't know.
Red and white don't work either.
No,
red and white don't work either.
Why don't? I thought we were going to stay away from that.
Oh no! Have you not met me?
Oh.
All right. Dina.
Yes.
All right. We were talking about productivity and goals and objectives and stuff like that. But I've seen a great many non-motivated agents.
Yes.
Okay. So, based on your leadership style, what do you think works best to try to get them motivated if they're not?
Well, I think each individual has their own personality.
Right.
As such, some people need micromanaging. That's not for me. I don't have the energy for that.
Right.
But some companies do. That's where they select who they want to be their broker.
Okay.
But I believe when you're an independent contractor,
right,
as an entrepreneur, etc., you have to find what motivates you.
Right.
Okay? You have to be your own cheerleader.
Right.
Most of the time in this industry. And if it's listening to motivational videos on your way to work, if it's giving yourself a pep talk every day, you know, self-affirmations, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's just, you have to build yourself up and literally take away negative thoughts, you know, that come to you that are telling you can't do something.
Right.
You have to be the one to tell yourself to do it and that you can do it. And there's many meditation. There's so many ways that people, for their own selves, have found what works for them. And I think that if you're an introverted person, then probably, you know, you need to go online. Hey, I'm going to go online. I'm going to do postcards. I'm going to do certain things because I'm afraid to talk to people.
Right.
I need to get that introduction. But if you're like Eddie and he's very social, he's not afraid to meet people.
No, he's not.
He's going to all these networks. He's talking to people. That's his thing. That's his personality. He knows his personality. And if you're like EL, well, you just run the show and that's it.
I like
you know, for me, and I kind of touched on it earlier. I wasn't self-employed my whole life. I've always gone to work and had a job where I came in every day, and at the end of the day, I had more to do than I did when I got there because work just came to me. So when I started doing the real estate full time, you know, I had to. At first, it was, you know, I got to eat, you know, and that's honest. I mean, I was like, I got to make some money, I got to eat. And that wasn't fulfilling. I wasn't happy with that. I didn't go home every day feeling like, okay, I was productive. So I did have to find my why. You know, I had to figure out, why am I doing this? What's going to motivate me? And, you know, I know this sounds cliche, you know, for a realtor, but it was going to some closings and seeing the people at the end of it, walking people through the process that you will not believe. People will just do what you tell them to. They're going to spend $400,000 on a house and they don't know what they're doing. And they'll call you for every, hey, what do I do about this? What do I do about that? And you just tell them and they just do it. They don't research it. They don't, like, they need you to take them by that. Now, some are opposite.
Right.
Some know what's going on.
Right.
But the ability to give them instructions and know that what you're telling them is factual, like that you are helping them, that what you're telling them is going to save them from, you know, bumps down the road. You know, so my why was to help people purchase a house with minimal, you know, bumps in the road and walk away happy and feeling like, you know, they got what they wanted instead of being ripped off or you know.
And there always will be a hiccup here and again,
Oh, yeah.
no matter how tight your ship is run, no matter what you do, because these situations vary, and it's crazy to come into a real estate transaction and believe that there will be no problem at all. And sometimes there's not, but most of the time there might be a little something. Hey, you can't schedule it at the time you want, or the appraisal report's not in and it's running late. There's certain things out of our control, but I think if you know that and you relax yourself enough and trust in your realtor and the process, that it should end up as a very, very good transaction.
But when it comes to outreach, I'm finding out there are entities that you really need to stop wasting your time.
Correct.
You know what I mean? It's more than you think. I mean, even those entities that are a part, like lenders or inspectors or insurance or even title. There are some people that are part of these transactions sometimes that we reach out to think that we can pull this dynamic together.
Right.
It's like, okay, I'm going to speed up the car and hit the eject button. Get out of here. Because I have to go back with how we're working together. If you didn't know it, you think we've been working together 10, 15, 20 years.
That's right.
If you didn't know it. All right? And people say, what is it? When you find a uniformity of personalities that are engaged and want to work together, it has nothing to do with length of time. It has to do with joint abilities coming together to facilitate a good. And I think that's another thing that I got out of today with Shashara here is just like, we've been doing it right.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing it wrong. We've been doing it right. Okay.
And I'm reminded of that 2 days ago. Had a client, and I called ahead of time. They're having an inspection done, and called the listing agent. Hey, are all the utilities on? And yes, they're all on. Well, they get there. and the water and the gas is not on.
Right.
And so the inspector says, I did what I could, but I'm going to have to charge another $150 to come back once those things are on. Yes, it was a big house. And so, a very big house. And so it goes according to that. But either way, so $150. And so the buyer, and you know, it's like, why should I have to pay when they didn't have that on?
That's right.
So the listing agent, I said, hey, you know, we have $150, you know, coming at my client, and this is not necessarily fair. I'm not paying a dime. Not going to pay a dime.
Really?
And I was like, you know, and that took, she's taking a chance that this house has been on the market quite a long time. That if I had reported that comment back to my buyer, my buyer might have said, forget this, let's move on. I don't know. But as a professional, you need to get a handle of what's happening and think, okay, I'm not going to upset my buyer for $150. I called the inspector and said, if my client wants you to go back, I'm going to pay you. Do not reach out to my client with the bill, because it's about the client experience.
And it has to be. Yeah. It truly has to be. I mean, I look at, you know, we have our fun. We really do. Like last week when we were out at Hidden Lakes.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. Out at Hidden Lake. There you go with the crawfish. So, well, I'm a big crawfish fan myself, so I can't really talk. But we were out in Hidden Lakes, and I saw how you guys interacted. I saw how we interacted. But I also saw a lot of standoffishness.
Yeah.
Okay? I saw a lot of less than jubilant behavior because they were territorial. My concept is, why are you territorial about something that you have no control over? Okay? But then on the flip side, if they weren't territorial, you might have had a buyer for the listing they had. You know, that kind of thing. You know, they might have a contingency buyer. Okay, you might have a buyer for the house they're trying to sell to buy the new house out in Hidden Lakes or whatever. And to be that way,
it's funny you bring that up, because I had an experience while I was there. I was upstairs, and this lady come through with her teenage son, and they were looking at the house and everything. And I explained to her, you know, I was telling her a little bit about the house because I already knew it. And I said, you know, if you need any more help, I am a realtor, and I can help you, you know. And I went to give her my card. She goes, oh, you know, just kind of real
shrill.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a real estate agent myself, thank you. And like, she didn't even take my card, and she just grabbed her son and walked away. I'm like, I'm just talking to you. I'm trying to help you. You know what I mean?
There's an awareness factor that you have about the property that she did not have.
Right, and I, you know, I mean,
what is multiple sets of eyes see things differently.
Right.
You know, so but that's it right there. And I've never understood that. I mean, I think I told you guys when I went to the Houston Business Journal Producer Awards. Right, I'm sitting in a room, and I had to leave. I don't do self-indulgence. I do fun, but I don't do self-indulgence. I have never seen that many people clapping themselves on their own back in my life. I have never seen anything like it. They were literally applauding themselves. It was the craziest thing. I was like,
well, nobody else is going to do it. Might as well do it yourself.
Well, come on, show yourself. Well, they were literally doing that. Like, okay, like, really? You know, and so, but my thoughts were, okay, if you are showing that level of narcissism, that level of arrogance, that level of I'm better than you, that's not somebody I want to work with.
Yeah.
It's truly not. Because I think the biggest mistake they make is sharing numbers. Sharing numbers. I think you can have a top 10, a top 20, a top 1,000. It's not necessary to share numbers. You can have, I used my playing junior league baseball when I was a kid. We had team MVPs, okay, for all the teams in the league. Then they had athlete of the year, all right? You didn't diminish anybody because they were the MVP of their team. But then we had that one kid who was the athlete of the year. So now everybody gets to stick their chest out. But see, athlete of the year had nothing to do with being the team MVP. You see what I mean?
Right.
That's what I think. And I think all those award ceremonies, like the one I'm doing Thursday when I fly back in to be the MC, I told them, I don't want to announce numbers. What do you mean? Numbers are important. No. They were top 10. They can speculate in their head
Right.
were they 10 or 2. But I think we have producer of the year, but we have the top 10. That kind of thing. Because now you're always wondering. And if you wonder, you set goals. And if you set goals, you achieve. So you don't have to worry about over here. You know, it always has amazed me when people want to talk about somebody else's money. Then it just boggles my mind. I don't speak to anybody else's money because I don't get to spend it.
Right.
You know, and I sure don't count their money.
Right.
You know, so, and that's my pet peeve with all this, the sharing of the numbers and stuff like that, because it makes no sense. Because you have, some people will assume unrealistic goals based on what somebody else is doing,
Right.
instead of staying in their wheelhouse.
Right. Staying in their lane.
And being the best they can be in that lane. Okay. Well, we're going to take a break, come back for our final segment on this Saturday, April the 6th, 2019. I'm E.L. Crane, they're not, and we are having a wonderful day.
Yes.
It's a good day.
All right. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and we'll be back for the final segment of the day.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM. This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you want to make your college experience different? Become an intern with 91.1 The Boss. We are interviewing interns today. Contact us at 713-370-5051.
For fresh flowers fast, call Barb's Iris Floral at 281-820-2294 with excellent customer service since 1983 for weddings, funeral services, sweet 15s, corporate events, and all occasions. For that special someone you love, barbsirisfloral.com and barbsirisfloralboutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Follow us at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Could your business use more customers? Could your business use more online traffic? Sponsor with 91.1 The Boss radio station and let our multimedia radio station promote your business. Contact us today at 713-370-5051.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
They talking about something, I don't have a clue what they talking about.
Making commercials.
Oh, I was like, well, okay. So, this is Real Estate U. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can watch us live at realestateushow.com or radiotheboss.com. That's multimedia station that we're on. radio, TV, Roku, YouTube, all this kind of stuff going on. You can find us. You can find us. And it reminded me of something when we were on break. Okay, we're here each and every Saturday because we know what we're talking about. That's the dynamic.
That's the dynamic.
That's the dynamic. We know what we're talking about. I've always looked at those people that pay $1,000 here, $3,000 there. Send me that check because we do this every Saturday for free. Send it on. I'll cash it. No problem. But at the end of the day, our goal is to make sure you have the information necessary to prepare yourself for real estate acquisition, investment, resources, or just information to make a dutiful decision when it comes to buying something. So that's why you have Dina Salazar, broker at Platinum One Properties, Eddie Anderson at Platinum One Properties, our ace agent. You have Averill Gordon, who's in San Francisco, our insurance and mitigation specialist. You have the title. We bring in the lenders. We bring in trainers. We bring in productivity coaches because we're here to share information that's going to guide you through the process of being successful, not just in real estate. Let's go with life.
Exactly.
Because some of the things that we share are life lessons as well that can accommodate a process of going forward and stuff like that. So that's kind of what we do here each every Saturday, between having fun and
setting goals, obtaining them,
and trying to encourage you to move to Slaughter Beach, Delaware.
I'm not so sure about that.
I know. It doesn't sound very pleasing.
I bet Slaughter Beach, Delaware is gorgeous.
I kind of like the San Antonio Sin City.
I do too.
Yeah,
the most sinful city in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds a little bit.
You know, you two
better.
or just
the most.
Oh, you know, you'd be in the back of the car, you're all the way there.
Faster.
Let me drive.
Are we there yet?
Yes, people, if you didn't know that the most sinful city in the state of Texas is San Antonio.
That's what statistics show.
That's what the statistics show. On a per capita basis, San Antonio is the most sinful city in Texas.
No
because
idea.
they have swingers.
They lead in swingers.
Some sort of registry.
Yeah.
Swingers have to buy houses?
That's true. Swingers got to buy houses.
Can't do it in public.
They have to have those torture rooms.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Where is this going?
I don't know.
50 Shades.
Okay, 50 Shades. That's about 125 shades.
That sounds like it.
Okay, I got a question. Right. We were talking about coaching earlier, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a coach?
I have.
Really? How'd it go for you?
Great.
To what capacity?
Well,
I mean, what buttons did they push to get you to move?
I believe in coaching. I've had coaches. I was an athlete young and dancing and stuff when I was a kid, and my daughter. I always believe when somebody gets to a certain level, if you want to go to the next level, you need to hire somebody to help you. Okay. Because as a mom, let's say with my daughter, she was into different things. I didn't know what's going to be her calling. So guess what? If I can, then I'm going to hook her up with the right coaching, whether it's private and so forth. Now, me, I neglected myself as a mom for years. Okay. So then recently, met a life coach at a real estate event.
Oh, the one that's coming on the show. Yes.
And so Laura,
she good looking?
Yeah, she's a beautiful person.
I don't love ugly people.
And you know, sometimes it's just the basic things that we overlook. And I had a tendency to down myself and beat myself up for not accomplishing goals that I set that were way out here.
Okay.
And basically, it just took a person like her to tell me, okay, let's do the goal right here.
Right.
So
win where you can.
Yeah, and so you're taking, and it's like a little saying, even baby steps will get you to the top of Mount Everest. You know, as long as you keep going, don't stop. It might take you a little longer than other people. It just depends on what you're doing, but you can get there. And it's a matter of not giving up, and that's part of life. It's part of real estate, and there's always going to be obstacles. Right. But what I have learned through the coaching and just in life, because I mean, a lot of things we already know, and the coaches remind you of it. Right. Is basically that every problem has a solution. Every problem has a solution.
That's true.
Now, if you have multiple people involved in the problem, it takes willingness by each party to want to resolve the problem.
But then, you know, I found out from an athlete perspective, I've had coaches that contributed to success, but I've also had coaches who any success you had, they had to be the reason for
Oh,
it.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's when I actually failed the most. I had, when I played ball, I mean, I had the first coach I had, he was actually a Hall of Fame baseball player. All right. And his philosophy was go with what brung you. My job is to keep you in that lane. Okay? I'm not going to fiddle with anything because we gave you a contract based on this. We're just trying to tweak it a little bit so you have better command.
Right.
Well, they fired him and brought in this guy who tore me down to the point that I was so discombobulated that it took a month to get back into that zone I was at.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and so there are some dangerous coaches out
There's
there as well.
And you know what? It goes back to the same thing we were talking about earlier, that we are very selective in our circle of excellence
That's
that
right.
we're surrounding
That's
ourselves
right.
with
That's true.
in this industry,
That's
and,
right.
and that's what we should be in life. Period.
You know,
That's true.
you were talking about in sports. It made me think about a coach can get you out of your comfort zone too.
Right. That's right.
You know, and I was thinking about when I was playing ball. I could swing the bat and I could hit the ball, and
Right.
I felt like I was pretty good.
Right.
And we brought on this new coach for our team, and every time I'd swing, she'd be over there shaking her head. You can do that better. You can do that better. And I was like, so she would come over there and put my hands where they needed to be,
Right.
put my feet the angle that they were supposed to be at. And I was like, I don't like swinging like this. It's uncomfortable.
Right.
She goes, do this a couple times. Keep practicing. And got a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better. Could
Yeah.
hit the ball, where I could place the ball better.
Right.
Before I was just hitting it. I wasn't
Right.
placing it. But
Right.
listening,
Inside out swing, outside in
yeah,
swing. Yeah.
she taught me how to,
Right.
hit the ball in the right field, hit the
Right.
ball in the left field. I'm like, I'm just going to hit the ball. No, because sometimes you need to hit the ball in the right field or the
Exactly.
left field.
Yeah,
So,
but it's funny
yeah.
you said it because when you was talking about that, I said, if you pop them right back, throw the hands first. Throw your hands first. Not
Yeah.
swing back,
Yeah.
throw your hands first.
Yeah.
But there's a certain amount of work that you have to take on with any coach.
You have to be
It's
willing to
not all
listen.
about them. With Laura Cole, for example, what a great experience, and I was glad to have a part of it because I've never done that.
Right.
That's wanted to do, and you find out a lot about yourself, even
True.
though you might think you know yourself. Sometimes when you go through these little assignments and stuff
Right.
that they give you, you come back and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this and that was going on. So
Yeah.
But see, that's today's been about, productivity, goal setting, announcements about things that are coming up, because these things that are coming up were based on the goals that we've set to try to achieve more and
Right.
stuff like that. So that's what the Real Estate U Show has been about on this Saturday, April the 6th, 2019. So what you guys got coming up this week?
Ooh, there's a lot going on. We have our exciting meeting on Monday.
Monday. That's the REU group meeting,
And
yes.
it's a very looking forward to that quite
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit.
absolutely.
And I'm going to reach out to Amber out at Empire because
Okay.
they have that one story they just finished. So hopefully we'll be able to do some open houses next week on
Okay,
that out
okay,
in League City
okay.
at the Hidden Lakes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
A
that's
lot of networking going on this week.
A lot of stuff going on this week. A lot of meetings that are about growth and opportunity. And our growth and opportunity has truly been accentuated by who's in our sphere.
Exactly.
Right.
It truly has been, because I think in terms of who I've sat next to, who I'm sitting next to, I think in terms of who I conversate with versus who I used to talk to. There's a person who shall remain nameless, but and I'm bringing this person up because of the following reason. By not staying in the car, they're failing miserably. And it's not because they're not good. It's because they didn't have any willingness to share. That's why they're failing. You can't do everything.
That's right.
You cannot do everything. Somebody got to peel the potatoes. I'm sorry.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Somebody got to peel the damn potatoes. All right. So I'm E.L. Crane. They are not, but we're here each and every Saturday. This is the Real Estate U Show. You can watch us on realestateushow.com as well as radiotheboss.com, 91.1 FM The Boss, KNLY, in the Woodlands, each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Eddie Hughes is giving us the weather report. Am I going to get home before it rains?
It's supposed to come in this evening, and tomorrow is supposed to be the rain.
Okay.
So
I might go home.
that's what they say.
Make me a big pot or something.
If I can get paid what they get paid to make things up.
Oh,
I'd be a weatherman.
I like that. I like that. Okay, we'll be back here next Saturday.
Yes.
Real Estate U Show with our good producer friend behind the curtains, Ivan over there.
Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ivan.
All right. So I'm E.L. Crane. Say bye, people.
Bye, people.
Bye, people. See you next week.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening